Welcome to episode 9 of Creatorcast Nation. Hello, Nation. Hello to Danny Black up in Queensland. How you going, Danny?
Oh, good. Oh, good.
He's good. How you going, Scott, down there in Melbourne? All good down there?
Always good, mate.
Nice to hear. And Jay, also in Melbourne town. How are you?
Hey, mate. I'm good, mate.
Nice to hear. This episode, we are going to be discussing a rather sensitive issue on YouTube: buying views and buying subscribers. Now, before we begin, I want to make it ultra clear that this isn't an attack on a particular creator. We've blurred all possible connection to the channel. There's nothing linking this person who owns this channel. We're simply using it as an example. It's a channel that all 4 of us here on Creatorcast are familiar with, so I want to make that ultra clear. Now, first of all, I was a little skeptical of this, but Danny Black had mentioned a while ago that he thought that this channel might have been buying views on videos. It took me a while, but I kind of came around, and now I firmly believe this is definitely the case. If you sort his or hers feed into most popular, you do see somewhat of an impressive view count on certain videos. But then if you sort that feed back to date added, it's very clear that only some of those videos are targeted with paid views. And the variance between the two is just massive. And then all of a sudden on the 1st of October, this channel sub count jumped 750 subs one day. The next day, another 400, the day after, another 360, and this trend has continued upward until the day we're recording this video, to the point where the channel has 5,200 subs. And before all this madness all began, 2,600. Now, if you drill down further into Social Blade stats, you can literally see how those subs are landing on the channel in bulk amounts. Those 1s and 2s and 3s and 5s that you see, that's the natural channel growth. But the mass amounts, like the 200s, the 300s, the 500s, they're the fake paid subscribers. It's very clear. Now, you might argue that it's possible this channel uploaded some absolutely incredible content on or around the 1st of October, and that's where this growth has come from. But that would also follow that if that was the case, those view counts and comments on those videos, they'd be from the new subscribers. They'd be massive, right? How about this for another scenario? If all of those subscribers came from possibly a shout out on another channel, like a larger channel, there would be comments to the effect of, I came here from blah, 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 or so-and-so sent me. But look at those videos around October 1 when this growth started. The video on the September 29th, that one had 54 views and 2 comments. I'm giving it a day either side here, for the variance. The video on the October 2nd, 87 views and 14 comments. The video on October 3rd, 101 views and 17 comments. None of these comments mentioning any shout out, all of them from existing subs that we've all seen before on the channel on other videos. So this brings 2 questions I have to the Creatorcast Nation, and we'll go around the circuit and then we'll open it up to the audience in the comments. First of all, is it okay to buy views and subscribers on YouTube? And secondly, how can a creator on this platform present himself or herself to their real audience with any genuine authenticity? How can they ask for support on other platforms such as Patreon, Amazon affiliate links, or merchandising, when they are also willingly committing fraud, which it is, and knowingly breaking the community guidelines by buying subs and views? Tough question. Danny Black, what are your thoughts?
You know what? It's bad. It's bad, but I'm going to play a little bit of devil's advocate because I really want to know, like, you know, if you have a good channel, let's say I like my channel. I think my channel should be a lot more. If I paid for 10,000 subscribers, would people come to my channel and be like, oh, he's got 10,000 something subscribers, I'm going to subscribe as well? Would that build my audience, or will it not? And I thought about that.
Fair question.
I think the answer I've gotten is that you only blow up because of a certain thing that you do. It's like if you haven't blown up, you're not there yet, and it's okay. You're still discovering stuff. And so I won't go to someone's channel and be like, oh, he's got 10K subs, I'm going to sub to it because he's got, 10K subs. I don't do that. I watch a video and I'm like, guy or girl or whoever, well, maybe we're not talking about that person right now, but is kind of douchey. And no, I'm not going to do it. So like it really depends on, I don't think that having that growth is actually going to be beneficial. I think that that's your mindset is thinking, if I have more, I can do better. But I don't think that's the case. So that's my 2 cents there.
Okay. Fair question. Fair comment. How about you, Scott, down there? Is that you coughing, man? You get some water, dude.
They're both coughing.
Mate, I am. This bloody hay fever. I'm telling you, Melbourne right now. Not good.
It's pretty bad up here too, just so you know.
Yeah, it's been really bad. Yeah, of course I've been fine until we start this thing, and then I'm like, oh. So, yeah, I didn't even know it was something you could honestly do until you sort of brought the topic up. I know. Was it Beam News that did a thing about buying Instagram followers?
They did do it, yeah.
I saw them preview that. Did they actually end up running that? I heard about the preview, but I didn't actually see it.
I didn't even know it was something you could do, but I mean, I just don't get it. Like, it's so... What's the word for it? It's like, are you that fragile that you need to have that many subscribers? You know what I mean? Like, it's like cheating on your girlfriend or something. You know, it's just like, why? Like, why? I mean, I didn't start YouTube to get subscribers and like be famous or whatever, like whatever this person did that for. I did it just because I like creating content and I like filmmaking and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's such a weird thing. I had no idea you could do it.
It's totally against the community guidelines to do this, but a lot of people are doing it. And the point of bringing it up on this episode today is to illustrate that it's very transparent when it's done. And I think that kind of transparency that people see through, and it for the short-term gain that you might get by gaining 3,000 subs overnight, you're losing the core audience because they're not commenting. They're not making any genuine effort to interact with you. They're just a number. And then everyone else can see that all of a sudden this channel's gone for no reason. It's not like they made a video that had any sort of pull on the rest of the channel, such as my snorkel video. It's just a complete something, nothing, and then something. It's like, dude, it's completely fake, phony.
It's
Jay, what about you? What are you? Sorry, Scott, continue there.
So I'm just saying, like, it's just like when you, as you said, you made the snorkel video and you put a lot of effort into that, and you got your reward from that. It's no reward at all, just to sit there and
very true, very true. Yep. Jay, what about you? What are your thoughts, mate?
Well, yeah, I'm just doing a bit of research while I'm listening to you guys. I honestly didn't think there was a lot of people doing this kind of stuff, but there's a lot of places that you can buy likes from online, and they're pretty cheap. Like I'm just having a look at purchaseYouTubelikes.com.
There you go.
Buy views.
Is that the one we looked at, Ben? And which? Yeah.
I can't recall what the URL was, but that's a pretty damn good URL. PurchaseYouTubelikes.com.
Yeah, purchaseYouTubelikes.com. I just stumbled across it now, and you can, let's say, 10,000 YouTube views for $11. So it's pretty cheap, and I'm just like,
very cheap.
And I can imagine, like, if you're that kind of person that wants to get instant reputation, and have people viewing your videos just to try and get your count up, I can understand why you would do it. Like what Danny was saying before. Like if you're just browsing the YouTube for, let's say, abandoned buildings, because that's something Scotty and I do, and you see that one of the YouTube videos there has got like 500,000 views, of course you're going to go, well, that must be a good video. It must be worthwhile watching. And then you go in and it's a crap video. And that's where I can see that I'm going to go in and watch that for at least maybe 20 seconds, and then I'm going to make a choice if that's worthwhile staying or leaving. So in terms of the rank that YouTube gives you, it's based on how much time somebody watches your videos, if they subscribe, and how often they come back and watch more. So it doesn't do your channel any favor whatsoever. I can see it from a reputation thing, but it doesn't mean that you're going to get more views, and it's not going to build your channel any faster. You just got to be honest. Which is the way I see it.
100% agree. The fact that it's breaching the terms of service as well is a little bit concerning, because would you be willing to gamble your channel on this potential that you might have a video that appears to be larger than what it is because of these views or subs? But ultimately, if YouTube catch wind of it, which they very, very, very easily can, look what happened with my daily vlogs that got flagged within the space of 24 hours. The YouTube can be onto that like that, and then everything that you've worked for, gone. Yeah. My ultimate advice to anyone thinking about doing this, think twice and really, really study what you want to achieve from being on YouTube and how you want to present yourself. Do you want to be an authentic person? Do you want to have an authentic channel where you're actually interacting with people and having a discourse, communicating back and forward? Or do you want to have this faceless ranking number that looks impressive and perhaps might get you some extra coin, maybe might get you some extra branded content deals or whatnot? But if that's what you really want, why don't you go and work in a store and just earn the big bucks?
Yeah, and you're not in it for the right reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I think that it's interesting because my channel is not that big, but I still get like that whole thing that happened with P&O Cruises. They wanted to share. They wrote to me and said, "We watch your vlogs. We love your videos." And that wasn't because I had thousands and thousands of subscribers. They just like the videos. That's like the regular person just wants to watch content, you know? And then it's these, you know, like people like us, the creators, and we're the ones that are looking at the subscriber accounts and stuff like that. And if someone doesn't measure up, like maybe they see Ben going big and it's like, oh, well, I've been working hard. I should be up that big too. It's just a cheap way to do it. I think that even saying think twice for advice is a bad idea. Just don't do it. Because the question I want to ask you, and I don't want to mean to get off topic, but like, what do we say to people that have done it? And maybe they watch this video and they're like, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Is there a way to get out of it? Like, how do you do that?
That's a tough one, yeah. How do you get out of it once it's done? I mean, it's not like you can send an email out to your subscribers. Yeah. I don't know if there's an out to that. Once you've pulled that trigger, I think it's the gun's already fired, so to speak.
And then what happens if YouTube gets wind of that and they know all the accounts that are doing that, they can deactivate all those accounts, and then you just lose subs like crazy. And then what's that going to do to your ego? That's going to be even worse. Like, you didn't grow.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's easy to.
From my point of view, I think from my point of view, you've just got to be honest. I would actually, if you've done that and people are starting to notice, create a video saying, yes, I did buy subscribers. This is why.
Just to test it out or something like that.
And just say, I apologize. And then I think if you ever, I don't think YouTube actually watches the videos. They do obviously interpret and do automatic subtitles and things like that. But I actually think that would probably be a good thing. And and probably would get you a bit of news as well, saying that you've actually done it without anybody coming to you and blaming you or even what's the word? You know, elaborating,
criticizing you. I think YouTube works on algorithms in the back end. So if your subscriber count has been sitting, such as this channel we were talking about, sitting on a pretty consistent level for some time, you know, slowly rising from nothing to where it was 2,600 or whatnot 5 or 6 days ago, and then all of a sudden it's just jackknifed straight up.
Without the additional view count.
No videos that have gone like viral or popping. Just the sub count's just gone. They know that they can. Anyone can go on Social Blade and just look at that and go, okay, what happened in this instance, the 1st of October? What happened then? You go back to the channel, you look at the videos around 1st of October. No one can work it out because there's nothing to work out. It's just an influx of subs. And as Danny and I were talking today about this, the people you buy them off, send them out in segments. So you might have bought, say, 5,000 or you might have bought 10,000. You won't get them all
automated.
It's all staggered in different days, and sometimes they take them off you. So it looks like, they went on, then they came back off, they came back on. Yeah, but you have a look back at that screenshot I showed of Social Blade digging down deeper, and you can see the hourly sub count. And on 1 hour, there's like 400 subs, and then the next hour there's like 2, and then the next hour 3. It's like, come on, man, we can all you can see through. Just me personally, there's no way I'd do this. I wouldn't jeopardize what I worked hard for anything like that. It's just crazy talk.
You're abusing the system, and there's a reason there's a system. Like, you might think that you're big enough to grow. Like, when I first started YouTube, I thought, I could be the next Casey Neistat, but getting people to subscribe was crazy. And I realized, looking at my older videos, like, they're good, but it's like I had a lot to learn. And you know what I mean? Like, I didn't see it at the time, but you look back later on, you would see it. You'll be like, I'm glad I didn't blow up back then, because maybe your ego or you can't handle that kind of fame. Maybe you can't handle that kind of pressure, and you need to grow into that to understand it. I don't know. I'm looking at this person's channel that we're talking about, and I think one of the biggest things is that there's no videos talking about, hey, I made it to this many subs. Like, that's awesome. I think that's trying to avoid that is definitely a way to know that somebody is doing that, because they, any one of us, you hit 5,000, Ben, and you went over 5,000 so quick because of your video popping.
Yep.
So
no, I completely agree. It's people might say to me, well, your channel grew unnaturally because of one video, but that's one video that I created. That's not one video that I bought, or 1,000 subscribers that I bought. I made that video, and then the way that video rolled was out of my hands. YouTube took it, they rolled with it, and now I'm getting the complete opposite, where my channel's almost stagnant because YouTube rolled the other way and killed my channel. So what I'm saying is, if you're at a position where you think you might want to spend a little coin and boost things, I definitely would not do this. But some interesting.
I've got something.
Sorry,
positive.
Jay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
In 2 days, I'll hit my 1 millionth video view.
Yes, 1 million video. That's awesome, man.
Wait, how do you know in 2 days?
Yeah, how do you know in 2 days? Oh, Social Blade. Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
Then you go to about on your own channel, and it says here how many views you've had total.
I've never looked at that.
We're going to go do that right now.
But does it then
I'm going
tell
to do
you
that right now.
What does it say then? It tells you you're at 9,900. And then it tells you in 2 days you're going to hit 1 million?
No, I'm on Social Blade. I'm looking at my average is 3,000 views a day. So I've just thought I'm at 996,000, which means in 2 days I'll have 1 million. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. We should we should definitely celebrate that milestone.
Yeah, the next one we'll do, we'll crack a beer.
When this video publishes, this is going to be already past that point. Just.
Oh yeah. Well done! Woohoo!
Hey,
1 million views! Yeah,
we did it.
Crack the water! Woo!
Yes. And if you're watching this, we don't just go crazy and post way out in the future, but obviously you have to post a day or so beforehand. If anyone, any of the Cast Nation out there has any other points that they think we might have missed on this, because this I just made that up just then, Creator Cast Nation. This topic is something that we haven't, Danny and I have discussed it a few times in person, but we haven't actually really encountered this before. So I would like to think that maybe there's something we're missing. Maybe we're not 100%, maybe there's a, heaven forbid, there might be something good about it. But if you guys know anything that we're missing, please speak up. And if you've had experience with buying subs and buying viees and you're willing to talk about it, we'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm sure it's crossed everybody's minds before,
Yeah. And that's why that's why we didn't highlight whose channel this was. We just wanted to use that as an example because all four of us know that channel and we just wanted to discuss it. And so we had all the facts in front of us.
Yeah. I think we spoke about in the last video about how frustrating it is to be maybe under 100 subscribers, and it's who knows, it might have crossed someone's. I know nothing about this. As I said before, I didn't even know this could happen. So I'm interested to see if I would like someone to come across and actually talk to us about this. I find it really fascinating.
Same.
Cool.
Jay, did you have anything you were going to add there?
Me?
I think I cut you off.
No, that's all right. I was just saying it's probably time to nick off.
Yeah. All right. Well, that sounds like we've dug deep into that one. It's a sensitive issue. Thanks for watching and thanks for joining in. And if you would like to buy your way onto this program, just send us an email through our CreatorCast Facebook group /page/website, and we will put you on if the coin is right.
That's right.
Thanks, guys. Take care, everybody. See you next time.
See ya.